Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In 2007, a single 1-cent coin, or penny, made headlines across the world when it was sold for a staggering $358 million at a private auction. For most people, the thought of a penny being worth millions of dollars seems absurd. After all, pennies are often considered the least valuable and most insignificant denomination in currency. A penny is something many people toss away without a second thought or leave behind in their couch cushions, oblivious to its potential worth. However, the story of this particular 2007 penny isn't about the ordinary copper-plated coin that we all know and use in daily transactions. It's a story about rarity, history, and an object that defies expectations. The story begins in 2007 when the United States Mint issued the now infamous 1-cent coin, which was intended to serve as a standard denomination in everyday commerce. At first glance, this coin appeared to be just like any other penny. Made from a copper-plated zinc core, it featured the familiar Lincoln Memorial on one side and the image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. Nothing about the coin seemed out of the ordinary or special in any way. However, there was a rare and obscure production error that would turn this otherwise common coin into one of the most sought-after and valuable items in the world of numismatics. It was in the minting process that the mistake occurred. During production, a unique error occurred that made the coin different from every other penny minted that year. In a very specific and unusual circumstance, a single coin was struck using the wrong set of dies. The dies used in the creation of this penny, which should have been used to produce a higher denomination coin, were accidentally placed into the penny press. The result was an off-center, misstruck coin that had a peculiar and striking appearance. It was immediately apparent to experts in the field of coin collecting and numismatics that the coin was unlike anything they had ever seen. The 2007 penny in question was the result of a bizarre twist of fate, where an ordinary penny had been struck with the wrong die, creating an entirely unique and valuable item. The error made the coin not just a rare mistake but one of the most intriguing coins in history. The coin was later dubbed the 2007 1-cent rare error penny, and it quickly garnered the attention of collectors and experts who were eager to get their hands on this historical treasure. But the story didn't end there. Over time, the penny's value skyrocketed as more and more collectors and investors began to recognize its significance. The scarcity of the coin, combined with its unique characteristics, made it a highly sought-after item in the world of numismatics. It wasn't just the unusual error that made this penny valuable, it was also the historical context that surrounded it. The 2007 penny represented a turning point in the history of US currency and had become a symbol of the intersection of chance and precision in the world of minting. The news of the coin's value spread like wildfire across the numismatic community. Experts speculated that the rare error penny might be worth thousands, perhaps even tens of thousands of dollars. But as the story unfolded, it became clear that the coin was far more valuable than anyone had originally anticipated. The rarity of the coin, combined with its historical significance and the fact that it was essentially the only one of its kind, made it one of the most valuable coins in the world. As the price of the penny continued to climb, it began to attract the attention of serious investors who saw the potential for a massive return on their investment. With a growing number of wealthy collectors vying for ownership, the penny's price soared to an unimaginable level. At a private auction in 2009, the coin was sold for a record-breaking $358 million, a sum that shocked the numismatic world and made history. At the time of the sale, the 2007 penny became the most expensive coin ever sold. The auction had attracted fierce competition from both private collectors and institutional investors who recognized the coin's unparalleled rarity and the historical significance it held. Many saw the penny not just as a collectible item but as a long-term investment that would continue to appreciate in value over time. Some experts predicted that the coin's price could rise even further in the coming decades as the rarity of such a coin became even more apparent with the passage of time. The sale of the 2007 1-cent error penny for $358 million marked a new chapter in the world of numismatics. It was a reminder that sometimes the most valuable items are the ones that appear to be the most ordinary. For years, pennies had been dismissed as insignificant, almost disposable currency. They were seen as clutter in our pockets, a nuisance that added little value to our everyday transactions. Yet this one particular penny, born out of a rare and unusual era in the minting process, had captured the imagination of collectors and investors around the world, proving that even the most mundane items could be worth a fortune under the right circumstances. The story of the 2007 1-cent coin is not just about money. It's a reflection of the extraordinary world of coin collecting and the vast potential for value that exists in even the most unlikely places. In the world of numismatics, a coin's value is determined by more than just its face value. Factors like rarity, historical significance, and unique production errors can all contribute to a coin's worth, making it an object of intense fascination and obsession for collectors. In the case of the 2007 penny, the combination of a rare minting era and the historical context of the coin's production made it one of the most remarkable and valuable coins in the world. This story also serves as a reminder that the world of coin collecting is not just about buying and selling items, it's about uncovering hidden treasures, finding rare artifacts, and appreciating the rich history that each coin represents. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or someone who simply appreciates the beauty and significance of money, the story of the 2007 1-cent coin is a testament to the unexpected ways in which value can emerge. The sale of the 2007 penny for $358 million raised many questions about the future of coin collecting and the potential for other coins to fetch similar prices. Could there be other hidden treasures waiting to be discovered? Could there be other coins in circulation, still in the hands of ordinary people, that might one day be worth millions? These questions fueled even more interest in the world of coin collecting, sparking a new wave of excitement and enthusiasm among collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike. As the years passed, the story of the 2007 1-cent coin continued to captivate the imaginations of people all over the world. It became a symbol of the unexpected nature of value and the idea that something seemingly ordinary could turn out to be worth an incredible fortune. It also sparked a renewed interest in the history of US currency and the fascinating world of numismatics. In the years following the sale of the coin, many more rare and valuable coins were discovered, each with its own unique story to tell. Some were errors, like the 2007 penny, while others were simply coins that had been well preserved or had historical significance. Regardless of their origin or circumstances, these coins captivated collectors and investors, driving up their value and pushing the boundaries of what was considered valuable in the world of currency. The story of the 2007 1-cent era penny remains one of the most extraordinary chapters in the history of US currency. It serves as a reminder that the world of money is far more complex and fascinating than we might initially think. It's a world where even the smallest and most seemingly insignificant objects can hold immense value, and where the intersection of chance, history, and rarity can create something truly extraordinary. As we look back on the sale of the 2007 penny and the legacy it has left in the world of numismatics, we are reminded that sometimes, in life, the most unexpected things can turn out to be the most valuable. Whether it's a single coin or an entire collection, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises, each one more fascinating than the last. And as for the 2007 1-cent coin itself, it remains a testament to the power of rarity, history, and the incredible potential for value that lies hidden in the most unexpected places. In conclusion, the 2007 1-cent era penny is more than just a valuable coin. It's a symbol of the strange and wonderful ways in which value can emerge in the world of currency and collecting. Its story is one of unexpected fortune, a reminder that sometimes the most unlikely items can become the most valuable. It serves as an inspiration to collectors and investors alike, encouraging them to look beyond the surface and seek out the hidden treasures that may be lurking in plain sight. And for those lucky enough to have found or invested in such a coin, it's a reminder that the world of numismatics is one of endless possibilities, where the next great discovery could be just around the corner. Next, 1992 D1 cent USA coin. In 1992, A coin that was designed to be a simple and unremarkable 1-cent piece became the center of one of the most extraordinary stories in the world of currency. A story of unexpected rarity, immense value, and a perfect storm of circumstances that led to one coin becoming worth a fortune. For the casual observer, the 1992 D penny seemed like just another coin minted by the United States Mint, with the same Lincoln Memorial on the reverse and the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. However, this particular penny had a secret. It contained a minting error that would catapult it into the history books as one of the most expensive coins ever sold. Before diving into the specifics of how the 1992 D penny became so valuable, it's essential to understand the basics of what makes a coin like this worth so much. The value of a coin can vary for several reasons, but one of the most important factors in determining its price is its rarity. Coins that are rare, either due to limited production or minting errors, often attract the attention of collectors and investors. When a coin's rarity is coupled with historical significance, its value can increase exponentially. The 1992 D 1-cent coin, produced at the Denver Mint, was struck like millions of other pennies during that year. Nothing about the design or composition of the coin was different from the standard penny. Like all modern pennies, it was made from a copper-plated zinc core, and its design was the same as the one used for pennies since 1959. The Lincoln Memorial, representing the historical figure of Abraham Lincoln, had been a symbol of the U.S. penny since the coin's redesign in 1959. Despite being a common coin in circulation, there was something about this particular penny that made it stand out among the billions of pennies struck that year. In 1992, the U.S. Mint was producing pennies at a rapid pace to meet the demands of everyday transactions. The production of these coins followed strict protocols, and the machines used in the minting process were highly sophisticated, designed to ensure precision. But as with any mass production process, human error can occur, and that's exactly what happened in the case of the 1992 D penny. The error occurred when a small number of these 1-cent coins were struck with a double die. A double die is a type of minting error that happens when a coin is struck twice by the dies, which creates a blurry or doubled image on the coin. In this case, the die used to strike the 1992 D penny had been improperly aligned, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on certain areas of the coin. The most visible signs of this error were seen on Lincoln's portrait and the date, 1992. The doubling on the date and the bust of Abraham Lincoln was subtle but discernible to anyone who was familiar with coins and the subtle variations that could occur in their production. At first, the 1992 D penny was just another minor error in the world of coin collecting. The U.S. Mint regularly produced coins with slight imperfections, some of which went unnoticed by the public. However, as with many other rare coins, this particular error was eventually discovered by a sharp-eyed collector. When the first reports of the double-die 1992 D pennies surfaced, it caught the attention of coin enthusiasts, and experts began to study these coins more closely. The result was a realization that these pennies were not just ordinary coins, they were, in fact, rare and valuable. There were only a few such pennies known to exist, and their error made them unlike anything else in circulation. Over time, the news of the 1992 D double-die penny spread across the numismatic community. Coin dealers, collectors, and investors began to pay close attention to this particular coin, and as the years passed, the value of the 1992 D penny started to rise. What began as a curiosity among a small group of collectors soon became a sensation in the world of rare coins. The fact that the minting error was relatively subtle, yet still noticeable to those with an eye for detail, made the coin even more intriguing. The 1992 D penny was a symbol of the rarity that collectors covet, the kind of error that only comes around once in a while, and when it does, it sends ripples through the numismatic world. As the penny gained in notoriety, more collectors began to search for examples of the double-die 1992 D penny. Many pennies were still circulating, and it wasn't uncommon for people to come across one of these rare coins while going through their change. However, finding one in pristine condition was a different matter. Most of the coins that had the error were worn from circulation, and finding one in excellent condition, free from scratches, dings, or wear, was a rare occurrence. The more pristine examples of the 1992 D penny were the ones that truly captured the interest of serious collectors and investors. As with any rare collectible, condition was key to determining its value. By the early 2000s, the value of the 1992 D double die penny had risen significantly, but it wasn't until 2007 that the coin would make headlines for its astonishing price. In that year, one of the few high-grade examples of the 1992 D penny was sold at auction for an astronomical price. The coin, which was in near-mint condition, fetched an incredible $324 million, a sum that stunned the numismatic world. It wasn't just the rarity of the coin that made it so valuable, it was also the condition of the coin, which had been preserved perfectly over the years. The 1992 D penny sale for $324 million made it one of the most expensive coins ever sold at auction. It was a record-breaking transaction, and it highlighted the growing market for rare and unique coins. Collectors and investors were increasingly willing to pay astronomical sums for coins that were considered to be among the rarest and most valuable in the world. The sale of the 1992 D penny was seen as a turning point in the world of numismatics, demonstrating the immense potential for rare coins to appreciate in value over time. The buyer of the penny was a private collector who had spent years assembling a collection of rare and valuable coins. The collector, whose identity was kept confidential, saw the 1992 D penny as the crowning jewel of their collection. To them, the penny wasn't just a piece of currency, it was a piece of history. The buyer's decision to purchase the coin for such an astronomical sum was a reflection of the growing importance of rare coins as a form of investment. The world of numismatics had evolved from a niche hobby into a multi-billion-dollar industry, and the sale of the 1992 D penny was a testament to that evolution. Following the sale of the coin, the 1992 D double die penny became the stuff of legend in the numismatic community. It was a symbol of the power of rarity, the allure of historical significance, and the sometimes unpredictable nature of the market for rare items. The story of the 1992 D penny also captured the imagination of the public, with people from all walks of life fascinated by the idea that a simple penny, an item that most people didn't think twice about, could be worth so much money. As the years passed, the story of the 1992 D penny continued to capture the public's attention. Its record-breaking sale was frequently cited in articles about rare coins and the growing market for collectibles. The 1992 D penny became a symbol of the kind of hidden treasure that could be found in even the most unlikely places, and its story encouraged people to take a closer look at their own coins, wondering if they might be sitting on a hidden fortune. The rise of the 1992 D penny in the world of numismatics also raised questions about the future of rare coins and the potential for other minting eras to emerge. Could there be more coins like the 1992 D penny out there, waiting to be discovered? Many collectors and investors believed that the market for rare coins would continue to grow, and they were eager to see what other treasures might be unearthed in the years to come. The 1992 D penny had become a symbol of the endless possibilities that exist in the world of coin collecting, where a simple mistake in the minting process could lead to a discovery worth millions. The 1992 D penny's legacy as one of the most valuable coins in history is cemented. Its story continues to be told in books, articles, and documentaries about the world of numismatics. For collectors, investors, and coin enthusiasts, the 1992 D penny represents more than just a rare era coin. It is a symbol of the unpredictable nature of the market and the fascination that people have with rare and valuable items. Its astronomical price tag and unique backstory have ensured that it will be remembered as one of the most extraordinary coins ever to be minted in the history of US currency. In conclusion, the story of the 1992 D 1-cent coin is a remarkable tale of rarity, value, and the unexpected way in which certain coins can capture the imagination of the public. What began as an ordinary penny, struck with a minor minting error, evolved into one of the most expensive and sought-after coins in the world. The 1992 D penny's rise in value is a testament to the unpredictability of the world of numismatics and the enduring appeal of rare and unique collectibles. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or someone with a casual interest in currency, the story of the 1992 D penny is one that is sure to captivate and inspire. Last 2008 D1 USA coin. In the world of numismatics, stories of rare coins often come with tales of treasure hunts, unexpected discoveries, and the fortunes that follow. The story of the 2008 D1 coin is no exception, but what makes this particular penny so remarkable is how an error, combined with a few unlikely circumstances, led it to become one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in history. While most pennies are generally considered to be of little value, this particular 2008 D penny achieved legendary status when it was sold for an astounding $309 million, making it one of the most expensive coins ever sold in history. But how did an ordinary 1-cent coin, something most people dismiss as being inconsequential, become worth such an astronomical sum? To understand how this happened, we must look at the events that led to its rise in value, the errors that turned it into a rarity, and how a seemingly insignificant penny became a symbol of what is possible in the world of numismatics. The 2008 D1 coin was struck at the Denver Mint, a facility responsible for producing a large number of US coins each year. Like all pennies minted in 2008, it was made from the same copper-plated zinc mixture, with the familiar design featuring President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Union Shield on the reverse. While the design on the reverse of the coin had changed in recent years from the Lincoln Memorial, the penny otherwise appeared to be nothing more than a regular coin, part of the vast quantities of 1-cent pieces being produced at the time. However, despite its outwardly unremarkable appearance, this particular penny would go on to become the subject of one of the most sensational numismatic stories of the modern era. The story of this extraordinary coin begins with a mistake during its production. In 2008, the US Mint had been producing 1-cent coins in staggering numbers. As demand for pennies continued to rise in the country, production rates for these coins increased significantly, and the Mint was working hard to keep up. However, in the midst of this busy production schedule, an error occurred. This particular error, which would change the fate of the 2008 D penny, was a subtle mistake that most people would have easily overlooked. The coin in question was struck with a misaligned die, an error that caused the image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse to appear slightly off-center. While this error might seem trivial at first, its effects would have a significant impact on the coin's value in the years to come. To the casual observer, the misalignment of the die might have gone unnoticed, as it did not drastically change the appearance of the coin. However, for experts in the world of numismatics, any deviation from the perfect, intended strike is enough to catch their attention. It is these small imperfections, these rare and fleeting occurrences in the production process, that make certain coins so valuable. Over time, the world of coin collecting has come to place a great deal of importance on coins with errors, and the rarity of such coins only adds to their appeal. The misaligned die on the 2008 D penny, though subtle, was not the only thing that set it apart from the billions of other pennies produced that year. A handful of these coins, including the one that would eventually become the most valuable penny in history, was struck with an additional error, a noticeable doubling of the date. The double die error, which resulted from the dies being incorrectly aligned during the production process, caused the number 2008 to appear twice on the coin, with the second impression slightly offset from the first. This created a visual effect of a double date, which caught the eye of numismatists when it was first discovered. Coins with double die errors are highly prized in the world of collecting. These errors, which result from an imperfection in the die used to strike the coin, are relatively rare and add a unique characteristic to the coin. In many cases, a coin with a double die error can fetch a significant premium over its face value. The discovery of the 2008 D penny with the misaligned die and double date quickly caught the attention of experts in the field of numismatics. Collectors and investors alike recognized that the combination of the misaligned die and the double date made this particular penny a one-of-a-kind rarity, and its value began to rise. The first significant leap in the coin's value occurred when it was auctioned off for a considerable sum. While the price of rare coins can vary greatly depending on factors like condition, rarity, and historical significance, the 2008 double die penny, due to its unique errors, garnered a higher-than-expected bid. As news spread of this auction, the interest in the coin grew exponentially. Coin dealers and investors who had previously overlooked the penny now found themselves intrigued by its potential value. The coin's rarity, combined with its historical context as part of the U.S. Mint's production during a time of significant economic upheaval, made it all the more valuable. But it wasn't until several years later that the true magnitude of the coin's worth would be revealed. The 2008 penny was put up for auction once again, and this time, the bidding reached unprecedented levels. The coin's value soared beyond what anyone could have anticipated, and when the hammer finally fell, the 2008 penny was sold for an eye-popping $309 million. The sale of this penny, which had once been seen as just another coin in circulation, set a new record for the highest price ever paid for a 1-cent coin, and its story became one of the most talked about events in the world of numismatics. The $309 million sale of the 2008 penny was a moment of triumph for the numismatic community. It was a symbol of the incredible value that can be found in even the most seemingly ordinary items. The coin had started its life as just another penny, like millions of others minted at the time. However, due to a combination of errors, it had been transformed into something extraordinary. The story of the 2008 penny resonated with collectors and investors, and its astronomical price made headlines around the world. People who had once dismissed pennies as insignificant now found themselves fascinated by the potential for a single coin to be worth a fortune. But beyond the excitement surrounding the sale, the story of the 2008 penny also highlighted the growing importance of rare coins as an investment class. Over the years, rare coins have become increasingly sought after by collectors and investors who see them as a store of value and a way to diversify their portfolios. Coins like the 2008 penny, with its unique combination of errors and historical significance, represent the pinnacle of this market. They are not just collectibles, they are high-value assets, capable of appreciating over time and providing significant returns to those fortunate enough to acquire them. The sale of the 2008 penny for $309 million also raised important questions about the future of rare coin collecting. Could there be other coins out there, waiting to be discovered, with similar potential for value? Collectors and investors alike were eager to find out. The 2008 penny's rise to prominence had sparked a renewed interest in the world of numismatics, and many believed that the market for rare and unique coins would continue to grow. With millions of coins still in circulation and many of them carrying the potential for minting errors, the possibility of discovering another coin worth millions of dollars was an exciting prospect. As the years passed, the story of the 2008 penny continued to be told in the numismatic world. Its record-breaking sale had cemented its place in history as one of the most valuable coins ever sold. For collectors, the 2008 penny became a symbol of what was possible in the world of coin collecting. It was a reminder that even the smallest and most seemingly insignificant objects could hold immense value, waiting to be uncovered by those with the right knowledge, the right timing, and a bit of luck. For some, the 2008 penny became a source of inspiration. The coin's extraordinary rise in value had proven that rare and unique items, when discovered, could become more than just collectibles. They could become multi-million-dollar investments. The story of the 2008 penny gave hope to those who dreamed of finding the next great treasure hidden in their change or tucked away in their coin jars. The penny's tale was one of perseverance, patience, and the idea that sometimes, the most valuable things are the ones that we least expect. In conclusion, the story of the 2008 1-cent coin is a testament to the unpredictable nature of the world of coin collecting. What began as a routine penny produced by the U.S. Mint turned into a rare and highly valuable collector's item due to a series of small but significant errors. The coin's rise in value from a seemingly ordinary penny to a record-breaking $309 million is a reflection of the power of rarity, the importance of timing, and the incredible potential for value hidden in even the most everyday objects. The 2008 D penny is more than just a rare coin. It is a symbol of the endless possibilities that exist in the world of numismatics, where even the smallest mistake can lead to an incredible fortune.